Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am back with 21 Pilots, and the song is The Craving. Single version, official video. It's one of their newer ones. I've only reacted to, and I've only heard one of their newer ones, Backslide, which I did react to. But I have done a lot of reactions to 21 Pilots. I think there's 58 reactions on the playlist. I will put a link to the playlist in the description if you want to check them out. Some of them would have been when I first started the channel, so I'll apologize ahead of time for some of the sound quality perhaps, but you know, there's lots to look at. I'll also put a link in the description to 21 Pilots channel so that you can go there and like and subscribe and comment and support the artist. Definitely want to do that if you haven't already. Tyler's voice is incredible. Josh's drumming, amazing. Their videos are always entertaining. They often, I know their songs are very important to a lot of people because they're often singing about anxiety or depression or suicide or very important and deep topics. I don't know if this one is because they're not all deep, but The Craving, the title could be, it's possible. Really looking forward to this one. Just before we jump into the music, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, that helps the channel a lot. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and liked videos, commented, donated to the channel. There's a way to do that in the description. Also a way in the description to bump up your request and get it within days rather than months on the regular list, because it's just really, really long now. But hey, there's so many great artists to check out on the channel that you don't even have to worry about being patient because there's lots to listen to in between time. But if you want to bump it up, that's the way to do it. Just buy me a coffee and there you go. All right, let's have a listen to The Craving. We will look at the lyrics afterwards. I've already pulled them up. I haven't looked through them yet, but they're ready to go, so we'll look at them afterwards. Although it looks like they might come up here. Arts and crafts.
Seems I get in my own way. The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving.
There's something about the music. Sorry, I'm stopping so soon, but there's something about the music that reminds me of the Christmas song. Remember the exact name of the Christmas song. You know what I mean. I'm not sure what it is about it. And was that a bullet he's decorating? I'm not very familiar with guns, but we did have a 12 gauge on the farm, and that looked like a bullet for a 12 gauge or similar rifle.
Seems I get in my own way.
That's what it looks like.
The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving.
Beautiful tone.
Now I see intentions don't mean much.
There's Josh.
Say enough, did I let it know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait and hope she looks for me, and hope she looks for me. She just wants to catch a wave, ride it out to the end of her days. I hope that I can satiate the craving. Now I see a gesture don't mean much. Say enough,
Awesome.
say enough, did I let it know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait and hope she looks for me, and hope she looks for me.
I'm just going to back up a little bit and see if I can see my poor old eyes. Not really sure. Can't really tell what's on there. Both doing different crafts. Is this a representation of some kind of the different ways that they go about their creativity? I'm not too sure about that, but uh, Tyler's made a little decoration and Josh has made some kind of a very intricate design box here.
Say enough, did I let her know if I found my body in chains? I'd lay down and wait, 'cause it's the fear of the unknown that cripples every step we take. And I just hate to put this on her, but I swear that I will give more than I take.
That's good. Wait a minute. I did see rabbits. I can see a little bit. I see rabbits. What do the rabbits mean? I'm not too sure. I love the ukulele and excuse me, almost choked there. And Tyler's voice had this cough that won't go away um, for like a couple of years. It's not like a cold or anything like that, and it's not COVID or anything like that. But anyway, a couple of rabbits, little heart there. It seems like a bit of a love song. We're going to talk about the lyrics afterwards, but you know, it does seem like a little bit of a love song. There's probably more allusions here than I'm picking up on, but you can let me know.
Now I see intentions don't mean much.
Sorry, I'm stopping so much, but there's always so much in their videos usually. This looks like a little tiny, hate to say it, but casket or uh, little urns that they sometimes put ashes in. I actually have one upstairs for my wife. Doesn't look quite like that, but similar in some ways. But they've got this decorated bullet. It is a bullet now because we've seen the gun here. So
The craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much.
Oh! That's a miss. Next.
hmm. Well, that's sad. Look at the expressions on their face. I'm laughing, but it's sad at the same time. Look at Josh. Oh my God. Um, yeah. What's the meaning of that? That's a miss. After all that, I think it has something to do with the lyrics about intentions not meaning much at all. So we'll talk about the lyrics in just a second, but there's something there that there's a connection there for sure, I think. And yeah. So I don't know. Is this just these sorts of things that you do, homemade decorations, things are the icing on the cake, but you know, you got to have that base, you got to have that foundation, you've got to have truth and all of you've got to say things, and maybe that's what it is all about. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sorry, it's making me laugh a little bit at the end. I think they do have a great sense of humor. We've seen it in some other situations as well. Um, in addition to their very serious side that they often get into. But I think a lot of this was basically a kind of love song too. All right, let's have a look. I love the music though. Let's have a look at the lyrics now. If you're not sticking around for the lyrics, which I hope you do, but if you're not, don't forget to hit the subscribe button here and go to 21 Pilots and hit the subscribe button there. It'll be in the description, a link to the playlist too. So watch that and give it a thumbs up if you like it, but stay with us and we'll have a look at the lyrics now. All right, The Craving by 21 Pilots. Seems I get in my own way. The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much. So that's sort of, I think that's what's happening with the decoration in the box and the shoot and that's a miss or whatever. Um, so I get in my own way. So sometimes our thoughts are uh, can interfere with what we do, can stop us from saying the things we should say or taking the actions we should take. So the more I think, the less I say, because you get trapped in your own thoughts. I hope I communicate the craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much. So you actually have to communicate it. It's not enough just to um, maybe make a decoration. Say enough, say enough. Did I let her know? Let her know. If I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait and hope she looks for me and hope she looks for me. So is he communicating how much he loves her? I think she she just wants to catch a wave, ride it out to the end of the days. I hope that I can satiate the craving. Now I see a gesture don't mean much. So her craving as well. He wants to satisfy her craving. Eh, and she has a different way maybe of going about life. She wants to catch a wave and ride it out. Maybe isn't thinking or overthinking things all the time. Maybe people have different ways of approaching life. Um, say enough, say enough. Did I let her know? Let her know. And hope she looks for me. I'm just skipping some because we read them. Say enough, say enough. Did I let her know? Let her know. If I found my body in chains, I'd lay down in wait. Because it's the fear of the unknown that cripples every step we take. And I just hate to put this on her, but I swear that I will give more than I take away. The craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much. Yeah. The fear of the unknown that cripples every step we take. It can do, um, but then you can, I think, come to a point where you say, you know what, I'm okay with not knowing. I think as I've gotten older, which is a good thing because I question my memory sometimes these days, but I've become more comfortable with the fact that, you know what, I'm not going to know everything ever, and so it's fine. If I don't know, I don't know. I don't have to fill it up with anything else either. It's fine if I don't know. If I can discover it, if I can find, or somebody else can, and explain it to me and improve it, then that's great. If not, that's okay. But you just do the very best that you can, and maybe take a lesson from that other person who has a different way of going through life and catching a wave. You can't be them, but you can maybe borrow some of their thoughts and ideas. My wife and I balanced each other quite a lot because we definitely had a different view. I was much darker and had more difficulty with life, still do sometimes. And she was more of the, life is wonderful and amazing and catching that wave and didn't get crippled with every step. And sometimes I used to more often than now. As I say, now I just sort of, um, I don't know, just keep on going. I hate to put this on her. Yeah, you definitely don't want to weight someone else down with your own worries, concerns, and stresses. On the other hand, if you're sharing, particularly a life together or a friendship together, I guess, um, you know, you do have to say things sometimes, and it's good for them to know what's happening and what you're going through. But I guess there's a balance. I don't know. You can let me know what it means to you. That's the way I'm taking it, at least on um, a first run through and super video as always. And the ending was surprising and not quite sure whether I should laugh or be sad there. But I think it was meant to be a little bit funny, but also get the point through that, there has to be more than intentions. Um, yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to take it anyway. Let me know if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, of course. Hit that like button. Also, don't forget to tap that subscribe and subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of great viewers here, so you do want to join in. Let me know what else you would like me to react to. I'll add it to my regular list. If you want it within days rather than months, check in the description, and there's an easy way to do that. Uh, and make sure you go to 21 Pilots, right, and subscribe there. I think I mentioned that about 3 times at least. I'm starting to repeat myself. It is Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Have an amazing day. Bye bye for now.